Now, the Kenyan government has assured its development partners of peaceful general elections and a smooth transition after the August 9th polls. Speaking after chairing a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on National Government Development Projects, Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i said proper plans had been put in place to ensure smooth handover of power to whoever wins the presidential poll. But as Matiang'i now reports, Matiang'i made the remarks even as allies of Deputy President William Ruto continued their onslaught on government over continued active participation of serving CSs in campaigns for his main rival, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
Friday at State House, Nairobi, and President Uhuru Kenyatta met thousands of youth leaders from across the country in the company of ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs Cabinet Secretary Joe Musheru, where the head of state made the following statement.
Tunataka hii azimio ambayo itatulete pamoja. Because
a statement widely presumed to be the president's final endorsement of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's fifth shot at the State House job, hinting the president's administration could actually have given the green light for several public servants to join the Odinga campaign trail, severally igniting the wrath of Odinga's main competitor, Deputy President William Ruto. And in what could be an attempt to dispel perceived fears of state interference in the upcoming polls, Kenyatta's cabinet, led by Interior CS Fred Matiang'i, who also chairs the Cabinet Committee on National Government Development Projects, on Monday met several diplomats and development partners and reassured of a smooth transition after the August 9th polls.
As a country, we are ready to proceed and facilitate the IEBC to conduct elections. The agencies that have got the constitutional mandate to facilitate the IEBC are here. As for the conduct of the general elections, that is the matter of the IEBC, because they're an independent constitutional institution.
Several members of Kenyatta's cabinet resigned ahead of the February 9th deadline to contest different elective seats. Among these is former Water CS Cicely Kariuki, Energy's Charles Keter, Petroleum's John Munyes, and several former chief administrative secretaries. However, several CSs involved in Odinga's Azimio la Umoja campaigns stayed back to finish the final Jubilee term with President Kenyatta. Among them is Musheru, National Treasury CS Ukur Yatani, Keriako Tobiko of Environment and Agriculture's Peter Munya. Their active participation in campaigns igniting backlash of Ruto's troops.
The CSs are supposed to be impartial because they need to serve Kenyans, whether they are in ODM or UDA or in Jubilee or any other political formation. But you have a CS who is preparing for an election, already decided openly that he will support a specific presidential candidate, and then the compromising of that general election has begun.
We have given assurances that we will do our part and we will continue to ensure that the country remains peaceful and stable and is prepared effectively for the transition.
It is important for us partners as a group to interact very closely during these election times and to better understand how the government is organizing itself to achieve its results and bring continuity to our process. We've been all engaged a lot in investing in this country.
The United Nations received Kenya government's request to provide and coordinate some electoral support. We have a small mission in country right now that will be working very closely with Kenya government, with the IEBC and key stakeholders, just to put flesh on those bones, the kind of support that we can hope to add to what already is very impressive organization.
The meeting with diplomats also outlined interventions to support sustainable development, including climate change mitigation, and emphasized need for swift disbursement of funds to aid implementation of development programs across the country. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News.
Right, Muremi Mwangi, there for us with that political report. Of course, we're still following up